Thank you for subscribing my channel. Please subscribe and like. Now back to the news. This is the moment an innocent woman was gunned down in a North London street in front of terrified children when she was caught in a crossfire between two rival gangs. She slumped onto the pavement after being hit in the leg by a bullet at about 7:30 p.m. when the occupants of two cars shot at each other when they were stuck in traffic. They were caught on CCTV in Stamford Hill last night heading off at speed after the shooting. Footage taken after the incident shows the woman in her 30s lying on the ground. She had been walking with two other people when she suddenly begins to stagger over. The two vehicles are then seen racing into the distance, revealing the woman on the floor. Police and paramedics arrive a few moments later with members of the public trying to administer first aid. The footage appears to show that one of the two cars involved did not have a number plate. This morning police were still present with a large cordon in place. Police have said the victim was not the intended target. Armed police descended on the neighborhood last night to hunt for the gunman, who today remains at large. Emergency crews, including the air ambulance, scrambled to join officers at the scene last night as she was rushed to hospital. The woman's condition has this morning been described as non-life-threatening, as the attackers that carried out the shooting remain at large. A source at the scene told Mail Online two cars were aiming guns at each other at the time of the shooting, and the woman was an innocent bystander caught in the crossfire. It is not known how many shots were fired, or whether they came from two cars or just one, and the Met have said they are trying to establish the circumstance of this incident. The witness added that one of the cars sped off in the direction of Clapton Common, a park half a mile away from the scene, where two more shots were reportedly heard. Police last night ordered people who lived nearby to go back inside, amid fears the shooters could return. Locals are said to be in a state of shock, with one saying they heard the shooting was a result of a fight, as there was some bad blood going on. Social media videos show dozens of onlookers watching as the authorities descended onto the scene last night. One woman on the scene, whose flat overlooks the police cordon, says she was told go back inside last night, amid fears the shooters could return. The local, who did not want to be named, said, "I heard a lot of noise last night, so I came out into my front garden. But the police told me to go back inside in case the shooter or shooters were still around. I usually feel safe around here, so I'm quite shocked. But I guess you just don't know what will happen anymore." Another local resident said he'd heard the shooting had happened as a result of a fight. "I heard it was a fight, that there was some bad blood going on," he said.